Halloween. Big deal for you or not really?
Big deal. I was born this month, you know.
Oh, October.
7th.
Libra gang or no?
Libra gang.
Okay.
Shout out to my Libras. We crazy.
Now, when it comes to Halloween, costumes, are you the type that plans this in advance? Or are you the type that is one of those last minute, 24 hours, puts it together and pulls it off? What type of person are you?
I definitely plan in advance.
How much planning is involved with something like this? Are you a month out type of person? Is this thought about the Halloween before, you know, next year I'm going to be this, or how does that work? Explain the process there.
It's talked about a little bit, like while it's coming out, what's the move for Halloween, you know. But I ordered my costume like a week ago, so you can say I'm prepared, kind of.
Now, what have you dressed up before in the past as?
Black Widow, Freddy Krueger, the cute version, a vampire. I was really dark. I don't know why. I love scary movies, that's probably why.
So are you the opposite of anything colored blue with your costume? Do you still insert some sort of blue in the costume?
Well, it's Halloween, so it's a costume. You're not yourself. So I don't know if I have blue. I mean, I have blue hair all the time.
Maybe you're a blue Freddy Krueger, I don't know. Maybe you're a blue vampire.
No, I
Maybe you bleed blue and not, Now, has anybody ever dressed up as you before?
Ooh, we'll see. 'Cause I just started. So I don't know if anyone would have dressed with me last Halloween, but we'll see this Halloween.
Now, favorite Halloween memory, if you have one? It's a big deal to you, so.
Probably when I was Freddy Krueger, the year I was Freddy Krueger. So I had like a bunch of friends come over. We went trick-or-treating, and then we partied at my house.
Now, when it comes to trick-or-treating, Halloween candy, that's a huge thing. When it comes to trick-or-treating and you get that basket, you get that Halloween bag, and you dump it all out, what's the first thing you're attracted to? What are you looking for?
Reese's Cup. I love Reese's.
And then what's left at the bottom of the bag? It's just, you try to trade it off, maybe even throw it away. It's just left at the bottom of the bag. You just can't stand them.
I don't like Tootsie Rolls. That's what they're called, right? Tootsie Rolls? I don't know how people like those.
They come in different flavors, too. I mean, there's a standard brown flavor, but then they also come in like vanilla and stuff. So all Tootsie Rolls?
Yeah.
None for you?
None. Just not for me.
Craziest thing you received while trick-or-treating? Anything out of the norm?
I used to hate when I was younger, those chocolate eyeballs. Because I just hated, like, eyeballs. Like, it grossed me out. I was fickle for no reason.
But other than that, nothing crazy?
No.
I've heard some crazy stuff, as you can imagine. I've heard everything from razors to batteries, and people receiving light bulbs or condoms or toothbrushes or money or even a carrot. I've heard all kinds of stuff.
I mean, Halloween in the suburbs, you get big candy treats and Reese's Cup bags and lollipops.
Now, also around Halloween, something that's big is haunted houses. Are you into stuff like that or no?
Yeah, I actually worked at one before.
What's that like? What did you do?
The month of October. I dressed up as this creepy little girl, and I was actually a little girl, like it was years ago, and I was like maybe 12, and it was my family's haunted house, so.
Oh.
I was the girl in the front, like I scared everyone. It was so much fun.
Your family had a haunted house?
Yeah.
Like something people had to pay to get in?
Yeah.
Or, oh, wow.
It was a warehouse. It wasn't anything big. It was like a gym just for the month of October. It was turned into a warehouse. We rented it.
And were you pretty good at scaring people, or?
Yeah, I was hardcore scary movies. Now I'm a little scared. I kind of grew out of them, but when I was younger, I was less scared.
When it comes to, because I always do interviews with people that attend haunted houses. I haven't interviewed somebody that actually worked in one.
Yeah.
Do you get a kick out of that? Is that the whole point of working at a haunted house, to, you know, you enjoy scaring people or trying to get people off their rocker, so to speak?
Yeah, when I was younger, you can say that. I like scaring people, pranking people.
Not worried about, because I've done an interview with somebody where, you know, they've actually, you know, somebody jumps at them the wrong angle or really abruptly, and they react by some sort of physical altercation, a punch. Not afraid of stuff like that happening? Did stuff like that happen?
Well, it really wasn't even that long. It was like 3 weeks. It was open, and I didn't go close to people like that. Like, I was in the room right there, and as soon as you walk in, I crawled out, like, really scary.
No, but, you know, maybe it didn't happen to you, but maybe other family members, hey, you know, this kid punched me the other day when I was trying to, you know, stuff like that. None of that ever happened?
Not that I remember.
That's good. People react differently, so you never know. When it comes to haunted houses, though, you worked at one, but do you attend them? Do you like going to them?
Yeah.
Or is it different because since you worked at one, it's not scary because you kind of know the ins and outs of how that works?
It wasn't really like, it wasn't like a netherworld. So I really don't know the ins and outs. It was like really homemade. Like, we made our own costumes. My costume was like a trash bag with like blood, fake blood all over me. So it was really homemade, but it was cool.
How successful was the house?
It was good. It was pretty successful. We had a lot of people come.
Enough to do it another Halloween, or was it like one of those?
No, it was like a one-time thing.
One-time thing. Now, something like Another World, which is an Atlanta haunted house, you enjoy stuff like that?
Yeah.
There's different levels to haunted houses. There's the typical haunted house, machines popping out at you, people jumping out, right? That's one level. Then there's another level where you have to sign a waiver before you enter a haunted house. Into that?
No.
No, you wouldn't go that far.
No, because where you have to sign a waiver, they blindfold you, they touch you, they chase you for a long time. I'm not with it. Not with that.
What about the type of haunted house where it's several stories, and if you can make it all the way to the top, you get your money back?
Back? How much was it?
Haunted houses they have admission fees. You guys were charging at your own haunted house.
We gotta have a cash prize.
Oh, okay. Well, there's some haunted houses that are there's some haunted houses that are like that. There's several stories, and if you can make it through to the entire house, you get a refund.
It's not worth $30.
That's the cash prize. You get your money back.
I'm not making anything. I'm just making something back.
Now, there's also haunted houses that it's not a haunted house where people are jumping at you, machines popping up. It's maybe a destination like an old prison or an old psychiatric ward where they've had sightings and hauntings of paranormal activity and stuff like that.
Stuff like that is creepy.
Would you go to something like that?
I don't know.
Is that
That's
stuff
how people die in the movies, so I don't know.
Is that stuff real? Are ghosts real? Are spirits real? Is this paranormal activity? Is this stuff real?
I don't know.
Never had an encounter?
No. I have no idea.
Other family members had an encounter or no?
No. Besides the movies I watch.
Speaking of movies, scary movies, horror movies, you're into them. Scariest movie of all time for you? Whether it's something you saw when you were younger, something you saw recently, what really got you?
I can't pinpoint right now, but the scariest movies to me are exorcism movies, definitely, because they could be real.
So like the original The Exorcist, the original movie that was in the 1970s, something like that.
Yeah.
Scary.
But then there's the Insidious, and that's like good scary, because it has a plot that thickens.